Well, hello, my YouTube family. It is Friday, TGIF, people. TGI freaking F. Okay? Oh, I can't really complain, though. I'm being very dramatic. This was another good one of these weeks. So, and, it is really hard to look busy when you have absolutely nothing, like nothing to do. And that was pretty much me all day. Needless to say, from 4 to 5, I was on my phone. So nobody, but it's so ironic or karma or whatever it is. I could be trying to look busy scrolling up and down on my screen, on the computer screen, doing nothing. The phone don't ring for nothing. The second I take my phone out and I'm trying to look sort of busy, but turn my back to the camera, here go the phone. Here go the phone. Here go the phone. I'm like, for real? For real. So all of y'all knew that I was gonna be on my phone at this exact time, and that's when you all decided to call? I did not stay late. I don't think I've stayed late this entire week. No, I can't say that. I didn't see you guys Tuesday and Wednesday, right? So I stayed late on Tuesday and I stayed late on Wednesday, and that was it. So I'll make a little extra ducats next paycheck. Every little bit helps. Every little bit helps because isn't there supposed to be a raise in the minimum wage of 15 an hour and all of this? So already you guys know that I don't make that minimum wage. Yeah, hard times have fallen upon Nancy, but at least she's got a job. And she's paying her bills slowly but surely. And she mailed some today. So, yeah, it's an hourly rate, people. I keep telling you, an hourly rate. This ain't no salary situation. This is an hourly situation. Okay? But at least I put some money in my savings today. Thank you, sweet Jesus. And I paid off what I had to pay off. And my head is above water. I'm not drowning. I'm not drinking any water. I'm swimming. I'm doing a couple of laps. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. So, I really wish I could put a little bit more in my savings to fatten that puppy up. But all in good time, all in good time. Baby steps. Even though I am far from being a baby anymore. Yeah, these baby steps need to start running in a major way. But 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. That's my life. Okay, so enough of the bitching and moaning. My glasses. Excuse me. I have got to clean these puppies. Should have done that before I started recording, people. But it is what it is. It's Friday. So let us do lips of the day. And the lipstick would have been today JCats, JCats Beauty in Pout Holic lipstick. The shade is called TMI. I think that's what it's called. Too much information, people. Too much information. And I have done a lip look on this before. And this is what too much information looks like. Because I am all in. Yes. So let us put on too much information. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, hell to the yeah. This is a nice red. This is a nice red. Oh, yes, it is, honey. Nice and creamy. It is a cream formula. It's not a matte. Mm. That is it right there. That is it right there. What? Ooh, me likey a lot. You know what I would like? Just changing the subject completely. I would like to have enough money to not play with, but to get my hair done. After the bills are taken care of, and I could put a little bit in my savings, it's either I take out the little bit that I put in my savings, take it out to go get my hair done, but you know what? It's going to be raining all weekend. So, but something does have to get done, and I plan on calling Geico tomorrow. I have a crack in my windshield, but I believe I have coverage under my Geico insurance that I don't have to fork out a dime. It is under the coverage. So y'all can just fix the damn crack, replace whatever, and get me a nice clean windshield before this crack gets any longer. Okay, so I'm going to place that phone call tomorrow bright and early. And rain or no rain, they can fix it. 24 24/7 is the service that is promised. 24 hours, 7 days a week. Fix it. Okay? So, hopefully it's not going to be pouring rain. It'll just be, hopefully I can call them and they can come before the rain. That would be even nicer. So, we shall see. Hopefully by Monday, I will talk to you about having a brand new windshield, no more crack. This crack came out of nowhere. Like I'm driving and then all of a sudden I see it. I'm like, what the? Like I didn't see a pebble come at me. It's been cracked since the beginning of February. It is just now I'm finally, okay, Nancy, before it gets any longer, let's fix this thing, shall we? And then of course I was concerned, do I have coverage? Do I not have coverage? Does the coverage cover apparently it does. So hopefully I don't have to fork out no kind of funds that I don't have. Okay, so hopefully that will be taken care of. Cross fingers, say prayers. Okay, I'll tell you on Monday what the dealio is, if I remember. Because you know me. I'm going to be 57 this year, people. So, Lord, I've got to get used to saying that. I'm not happy with that number. Not happy with the number. It is getting way too close to 60. Just 3 years, people. And I would like to think that I don't look my age. Despite the grays, I still don't look my age. Okay. But Nancy's feeling it. All 57 years. Every time she got to wake up and she got to get out that bed. The moaning and the groaning and the cracking of the bones and every morning there's a new something aching. And my parents warned me about days like this. But my father still is up and at 'em, and he is 89. So, Nancy, you got Zippo to complain about. You've got good stock. So, and he don't look his age either. Even though to me he's looking his age now. He's acting his age. A little forgetfulness, not Alzheimer's forgetfulness, but just forgetting stuff. And he's the one that tells me, well, you got to look out for your old man because he's forgetting things now. Yes, Pop. Of course I will. But he certainly don't forget when he wants something ordered from Amazon. He don't forget then. I digress. So, okay. So you can see the red. I got major compliments with this shirt and, well, with the shirt because you can't compliment the lipstick with what you're going to see behind a mask. So, yeah. And, of course, I've got my eyeshadow on. And let us discuss the eyeshadow. I have worn this eyeshadow before. It is the Physicians Formula Rose All Play. And the one I am wearing is this one right here. It's called Floreal. Floreal. This one right here. Right where my finger's at. It's got a hint of shimmer, but not really quite. It's called Floreal. It's number 4. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. That one's it right there. And that one is called Floreal. And that is Floreal. See, it's got a hint of a little shimmer. It's very nice. It's very light, as you can tell. So there you go. It's very nice. I like this palette a whole hell of a lot. So I won't be wearing this one though. Y'all know I'm not gonna be wearing this one. You know that, right? And you know damn well I'm not gonna be wearing this one. All the other ones are fine, but this, yeah. This one is an if also, but not as much as this one and that one. I've wanted this palette for quite some time. I'm so glad I got it. Because there's just something about a reddish eyeshadow. And it's just lovely. I just absolutely love it. So there you go. That is eyes of the day. That is lips of the day. Tom is going cat crazy. It's the normal time. It's 6:06. It's around the time. It's cat crazy time. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. The tail is all fluffy. It's swinging. He is ready. Here we go. He's starting to talk. Here we go. All right. So down the stairs he went as if he's going somewhere. Where do you think you're going? Okay. So that is that with that upon that. My new show, which is not so new because it's been on the air for 20 years, is Law and Order SVU. I'm the marathon starts on Saturdays at 9 a.m. I probably will miss a few because I have to call my Geico and they have to come and fix this crap. Once that is taken care of, then I can max and relax and I can woosah and I can do all of that and then watch the marathon until 11:30, 12 o'clock. Because it goes on until 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Sunday morning, I usually take the last 2 or 3 because the people. I'm not that young anymore. Plus, I'm watching Saturday Night Live. So usually when I'm watching Saturday Night Live, I don't really, no, I do DVR. The episodes that are running while I'm watching SVU. I don't know. SVU's got my heart now. So I like Mariska Hargitay a lot. And now Stabler's coming back. He's got his own show going. So I think I'm on SVU's bandwagon now. So if anybody else out there watches SVU, Law and Order SVU, the original Law and Order, it's done its fill for me. This is SVU. Me like it a whole hell of a lot. And on Saturdays, they show you the old ones, like when SVU first started. So it's fun catching up on that when Mariska had really, really short hair. Woo! Watching her age. And I'm not saying that in a negative way, but she started out, she was really, really young. And she's still going strong. Still looking good, too. Okay. All right. Her mother is a famous actress who was back in the 50s. And I believe the way the mother died was kind of horrific. She was in a car accident and her head got decapitated. I think that's the way the story goes. And the funny thing is, oh God, if only I could, you know what? Let me just look it up. She was kind of like, almost like a Marilyn Monroe-esque kind of a person. Hold on. I'm going to look it up. I am going to Google it. Okay? Mariska mom. There we go. Jane Mansfield. Jane Mansfield is Mariska Hargitay's mom. There you go. You can always look up who Jane Mansfield was. So, there you go. There it is. Jane Mansfield. Good stock, honey. Good stock. Okay, she doesn't really look like her mom that much, but that's her mom. All right, so that is that. With that upon that, there is nothing else to discuss. Oh, by the way, I did buy the eyeshadow palette that I was talking about yesterday. Let me see. Did I really buy it? I need to go double check. Hold on, people. Hold on. Hold the phone. Let me see if I really did. I really plunk down for it? I think I actually did. Um, Let me just double check because the memory is the first to go. Yes, I did. I sure as hell did. Okay. So there you go. Yeah, I did place the order for it, and I will show it to you once it arrives. It's a gorgeous palette. I love it. I don't know if I have these shades, but if I do, they're not in one whole palette themselves. They must be sprinkled in other different palettes. But this is all in one palette. It's like a neutral pastel, kind of pastel neutral. You'll see them when it comes. I'll show it to you when the palette arrives. So yeah. Okay, so, and I did actually put money in my savings. Did I tell you that? Yes. I hope I'm not repeating myself because, memory is the first to go. And, remember when you were very young and you would go to your grandpa's house or your grandma's house or whatever, and they would constantly keep repeating the same stories? I'm at that age, okay? But I have no children, therefore I have no grandchildren. So the only people I'm telling my stories to is you. You're my family. Some of you are younger, some of you are my age, some of you maybe a little bit older. We can all relate. Okay, we are all related in the YouTube family world. All right, so there you go. I have my YouTube family right here with me. Amen. Thank you, Jesus. All right, so that is that. With that upon that, I am going to max and relax as I usually do, fall asleep on the sofa as I usually do on Fridays. And it's really not on Fridays that I fall asleep on the sofa. I fall asleep every damn night. But on Fridays, I don't have to worry because if I fall asleep until 2 a.m., which has been known to happen, then I can just get up my fat ass and then crawl myself to bed. But I usually try to stay up on Friday nights so I can hear my father come home, and then all's right with the world when Pop's home, and then I crawl and take my fat ass to bed. It is what it is. Y'all know the story. I keep saying it over and over again. Okay, people. So that is really it. I have nothing else to tell you, nothing else to show you. Oh, I didn't do a swatch of the eyeshadow. But I showed it to you on my finger, but I didn't do an actual swatchy swatch. So let me do that. This, again, is what it looks like. It's very light. It's a shimmery kind of light. There we go. That's what it looks like. That is the eyeshadow. That is what's on my eyes there. Okay? So, lipstick, lips of the day, eyeshadow of the day. There you go. Me like you a whole hell of a lot, people. Physician's Formula, Rose All Play, eyeshadow bouquet. Rhyming, rhyming, and rhyming again. What is he doing? The tail, though. The tail. Look, Tom. And he ain't looking at me for nothing. You see the hole that he made for himself. That's where he sticks his head. He made it specifically for himself. I certainly didn't do it. I did not cut out the window shades. He did that. Love of my life. Okay. And shenanigans ensue. Okay. So there you go. There he goes. There you go. There I go. This is Lips and Eyes of the Day, and it is time to max and relax and call it a day, call it a week. As usual, let us pray that the weekend does not zip on by, but we all know how that goes. But at least we'll be in March. When I see you next time, we'll be in another month, March 1st. Usually, the first 3 months of, actually the first 4 months of the beginning of a new year are kind of semi-stressful for me. Not so much stressful, but semi-stressful, because I've got to get my taxes done, and they sitting right there, and I should do them over the weekend. Taxes have to be done. Inspection of my Jeep has to be done. And now I have to get this windshield done. So it's a little, it's not relaxing. Things have to be done. So once I get over the hump of everything being done, then it'll be for at least another year or two. And two. Registration every 2 years and all of that. So there you have it. That's my life, people. Oh, happy, happy, joy, joy. So that's it. I keep saying goodbye, and I'm trying to think of things to talk to you about before I say goodbye, but I think I've spoken to you about everything. There really is nothing else to discuss. Did anybody see the rest of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City reunion? Jen is a hot mess. She's a hot mess, but I still kind of like her. I really do, but I love Heather. Heather is my girl. She was a bit, upset with Jen, but they'll be friends again. I have no doubt in my mind that they'll be friends again. The blonde one with the father being an alcoholic, I felt so sorry for her because on the show it looked like he was on the mend, but apparently he fell off the wagon. So I hope things turn out okay for her. The ones that look like twins, well, they don't look like twins anymore because one she cut her hair and the other one kept her hair long. Those two. The one with the short hair, she thinks she all that in a bag of chips. She looked very hoity-toity all of a sudden. I don't know where that attitude came from. And the one with the long hair, she only talks about herself. And she's all about herself. And nobody else seems to matter but her. And then there's the other wackadoodle. I call her wackadoodle because when she talks, she opens her eyes real wide and she look like she cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. The one who got married to the older gentleman, almost like her grandfather. Did she get married to her grandfather or something like that? Whatever. Her. I like them two together. I think, regardless of the weird circumstance, they fit. They fit. He calms her down a little bit and they fit. So at first when I started watching the show and I saw the situation, I'm like, and her mother wanted her to marry her grandmother's. It was very weird and very convoluted, but to see them together, even though you don't really see them together, because in the reunion he was on a television screen, and but they still fit. They still fit. So I'm not mad at it. Hey, do you, boo boo? If it works, who the hell cares what anybody else thinks? If it works for you, do you. Life is far too short. So there you go, people. So if anybody else was watching the Real Housewives reunion, it was the part 3. It was the final. I think it was the final. I was in and out, watching it in and out. I don't know if I was falling asleep on it or something was taking me away. I wasn't fully engaged in watching it, but I caught a glimpse here and there. So if I missed anything, somebody fill me in. Okay, I don't know what I missed. I think I watched the whole thing. I'm not really sure. Memory, first to go. Okay, so maxing and relaxing begins now. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think about the eyeshadow, about the lipstick, the whole thing. This is the eyeshadow. That's the lipstick. Fill me in. Let me know if anybody has this palette. Let me know what your thoughts. Let me know what your favorite shades are. And, let's do a little discussion. A little back and forth. I like talking to my family members. I like having little, you post something, I post something, then you post something else, then I post something else. It's like a little discussion. We're having a conversation. Okay? So fill me in on your thoughts and what you're doing over the weekend. And I will talk to you on Monday. Have a safe and wonderful weekend. Safety first, above everything else. And I will talk to you on Monday. Okay? I love you. Mwah. Bye now.